Hi, this is Abhinav, a product specialist with Informatica. This session is on how using Netstat can we collect network connection related information of a particular process. And we would be looking at basics of Netstat and how can Netstat be used on different platforms to collect process related network connection information and different command options that go with Netstat on multiple platforms. So Netstat is expanded as network statistics. Generally, it is used to collect network connection related information, routing tables, network interfaces, and network protocol statistics. But in this session, we would only look at how Netstat can be used to collect connection related information of a particular process. So on Linux, the command is netstat-punta, and then we grep for the PID. The option P gives us the PID of the process, option U gives us all the UDP packets, option N gives us the IP address of source and destination instead of giving us the machine name of source and destination. Hyphen T gives us the TCP connections, and hyphen A gives us all the connections irrespective of its state. Let us take a look at an example. So I have opened a session to one of the Linux boxes here, and let me check if I have any process that makes a TCP connection. So I find a telnet process here and the PID is 4848. I do a netstat-punta and grep for 4848, and here is the result that I get, which says there is one TCP connection and the source IP address, the source port number, the destination IP address, the destination port number, and the state of the connection is established, the PID of the connection and the PID of the process that holds this connection, and the process name of the process that holds this connection. So here are the information that we get from this command. Going ahead, how can we use this to debug Informatica? Now, let us say the connection to this particular repository is slow and we would like to know why it is slow. There is a suspicion on the network, but we first need to know what are the ports that are involved in this particular connection, for which we would need Netstat. Now I do a connect from here. This may or may not be slow, but still we are interested in the port numbers. And the connection is made pretty fast. But to know the port numbers that this particular process uses to connect to the repository service, we need to know the PID of this process. Hence I open the task manager and see that the PID of PM rep manager is 6276. Now I do a netstat. On Windows it is -a and no, the options. And I do a find on 6276. And I get this information where it has 4 TCP connections, and 2 of them are in closed wait state and 2 of them are in established state. Now the state being closed wait tells us that there was an existence of these connections, but they finished their communication and now it is in closed wait state, and shortly it will go into closed state. By established, it means that this connection is alive and still established. There can be further communication on this particular connection. Let us take a connection, for example, the last one. This is the connection I am talking about. So if we suspected some network slowness and we wanted to get a network capture or a network trace, we would filter on this connection or on on these two connections, by which we may have to effectively apply and filter on 65478 port number or 65481 port number, and hence we would have an effective filter to get the network cap. Hence, this is one of the use cases where Netstat can be used to fetch connection related information of a particular process. Apart from Linux and Windows, Netstat is also available on Solaris, AIX and HPUX, whereas using Netstat you might not be able to directly fetch all the information as we fetched in Linux. You may have to use multiple commands, like how on AIX we do a netstat and grep for the port number, and then we do an rmsock on the socket address that we got from netstat, and then get the process which is holding this particular port number. If you would like to know more on Netstat, you can visit Netstat on Wikipedia and understand a little more on Netstat. I hope this video was helpful, and looking forward to hear from you on support videos at informatica.com or over Twitter. Thank you.